We have arrived at Emery. Lovely little balcony. Right, let's take you in.
Very nice, actually.
Got nice pot for you, cup of coffee, complimentary raki, which I don't know if we'll have a dabble.
No.
It's a bit strong for us.
Probably not.
Coffee, there's a fridge with some water, nice little living room space, very nicely decorated. They have breakfast as well. We haven't had it added, but apparently you can just select what you want and they will deliver it downstairs, which is always a nice touch.
Now, have you got a shower curtain? That's the question.
I don't think we will in here. Very nice, very nice. And a nice bedroom, very boho vibes. Very impressed. We're gonna do a quick change, I think.
It was about a 7-minute walk from the port, so not too bad. A few steps, but it was okay.
Yeah, not ideal with heavy suitcases, but 2 years
7
ago
minutes, fine.
we stayed somewhere that was about 15-20 minute walk.
Zeus Hotel, so it was about 15 minutes, wasn't it?
So we'll show you Naxos shortly.
So we have arrived in Naxos town and we have secured the goods. There's a nice family run Savlaki Gyros shop that's always got amazing reviews, so we've just been there. We'll put a little overlay video in so you can see it. And now we're going to go and eat it by Naxos Arch. We're going to go to the spot. If there's one thing straight away about Naxos that we've noticed, and this is only our second time here, so we've been once before 2 years ago. It's so much busier, and I think that's because it's basically like the capital of the Cyclades. So you just get a lot of ferries come through here, a lot of people, but not in a bad way. It's bustling. It's got a nice feel to it, but it's so much busier. And we've just obviously been on Koufonisia and Amorgos in particular, which are much quieter. So already that's something that we've noticed. We're looking forward to spending just 2 nights here before we go back to Santorini for a couple of nights and then head back home and wrap up the end of the 2026 Cyclades trip.
Right, Roy's just sussed out where the gym is for himself later. We're going to go do a bit of shopping and some shade.
And Naxos good for shopping, isn't it?
And probably get more food, because Naxos is also good for food. So.
Naxian cheesecake ice cream.
Normal cheesecake.
We are at Waffle House in the port. Double espresso, orange cream.
More food. From Naxos, we are just about to head out, and then you went to explore.
I went to the gym, Naxos Island Gym, which has mixed reviews on Google. The more recent ones are better, and it was really good. I'll get some footage tomorrow. I've bought a 3-day pass, so I'm going to get probably 3 sessions in, to be fair, before we head to Santorini, before we come home. But really good. It was €35 for a 3-day pass, which sounds expensive. I suppose it is if you think of England prices or UK prices, but it's either €15 a day pass or €35 for 3. No brainer, just to the 3-day pass. It's probably cheaper for a week as well if you're here longer. But good gym, well kitted out. It's clearly like an old bar or restaurant, because you go and you've got the bar there. I'll put some videos up in here. But it's all hammer strength equipment. It's really good, perfect, and it looks out over the sea. You can even see Apollo's Arch from the gym. So it's a cool spot for a session. I really enjoyed it. So I don't know what the negative reviews are about.
Can you tell him it's the gym? Now we're going to go to Apollo's Arch for sunset and then go out for dinner.
Bueno praline, vanilla ice cream, crushed Oreo. Wow. So context for the watchers, there was a time where we used to have these every night on holiday. Every night. We now have one on holiday. So this is a very special moment.
Good morning. It is our first full day in Naxos. Raw has just gone to the gym, which I'm sure he'll get some footage for. And I'm going to go for a little walk to Apollo and I'll take you with me. So after having an explore this morning, we then went to pick up our car, which we had reserved in advance from a car rental place that we actually used a couple of years ago. Great value for money. It cost us around €50 for the day. They will give you a map, tell you where to go, but we'd already pre-planned where we were going. Let's go explore the mountain villages.
Arrived in Apeiranthos, haven't we, Jess?
Yeah, just gonna have a look now.
We can have a little wander around, and about a 30-minute drive from Naxos town, and parking was a bit sketchy, but we've managed to find a space that is, we believe, legal. It's in the car park and stuff, so hopefully no tickets, because apparently they've started ticketing people who park on the road. But let's get stuck in. Went into the bakery and there was a piece of baguette looking at me, and I thought, oh, that's 2 slices. Turns out it's 1 slice, €3, absolutely massive.
And they added like cinnamon,
sugar. So we've got a massive wedge now to share. If I decide to share it,
for review as well.
The last time we were in Naxos, we hired a car, we climbed Mount Zas, and we drove, you park in Filoti anyway for that, which is one of the mountain villages, and then we also went to Chalki, which is another mountain village. We missed one out last time, which was Apeiranthos. That's where we've just been, and then there's quite a popular famous restaurant just between Apeiranthos and Filoti called Rotonda, and it's known for its viewpoint. If you've shown any interest in coming to Naxos, you've probably heard of it, or you might have seen pictures, and that's where we are now. So I just stepped out our little car. This is the Rotonda viewpoint. Amazing, nice clear day. You can just see Paros in the background, which we went to last year. Not as good as Naxos, I don't think, but still a very nice island. And then one of these peaks, I think the one on the left there, is Mount Zas.
Right, so Mount Zas, if you do want to hike it, it's definitely worth doing, but I would advise getting there early. So we started our hike, was it about 6 a.m, 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah, it was early.
But we did have to drive from Naxos town, so that's about 40 minutes to Filoti. So there is a free car park in Filoti. Park there, that's where the trail starts. And it was about an hour and a half. Can't really remember at the top of my head.
Yeah, it was a good walk, wasn't it, to the top?
Yeah, but it's very quiet. I think we saw one or two hikers. We saw more mountain goats than we did hikers. And then you can either come back down the same way once you hit the peak, or you can go the other side, which brings you out by Zeus's cave and the springs, isn't it?
That's a steeper way, so we went down that way, but we went up the slightly flatter route, didn't we, by the chapel?
I think it's quicker if you do it in reverse, so if you want to go the steep way first, it is quicker, but I had to go down on my bum.
Yeah, it's very rocky.
Bits, so.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's an easy climb, but it's well worth doing if you're into your hiking and walking like we are. So in today's episode of the Greece Journal, Our Absolute Idiots, we have decided to do a mini hike, 45 minutes to the Emery Springs, 45 minutes back.
But there's Mount.
So there's Mount Zas. We've just parked up in Filoti, which is just around there. You can see the start of the town. And now we're walking to the bottom of the Zas trail basically, but Zas is up there. So if you walk it, that's how high you're going. You do get a beautiful view of Filoti here.
Right, so this is the springs. Just a heads up, there's a lot of bees here, so I'm going to make this quick. I don't remember it being like this last time, but to be fair, we did do it early in the morning. So if you just come up here, so you can either start or finish the hike here. And to go back. But if you don't want to do the full hike, you can just come to here, get some epic views. It's took us about 30 minutes, I'd say. But yeah, no shade until you get to this point, so just bear that in mind.
Just up there in the distance, that's Apeiranthos, that's where we were this morning. And then just round to the left there is Chalki. So you can see they're all quite close together. The roads aren't too bad either, to be fair. So if you come to Filoti, visiting the mountain villages, or if you do the Zas hike and you park in Filoti, you have to come to Cappuccino's Cafe. So we come 2 years ago, we come after the hike, and it's the same family that run the place, which is nice to see, isn't it? Because it doesn't change. Obviously it's a mountain village, so I can't imagine they get loads of customers, so it's nice to come. But look at this, they do the best fettuccinos, Oreo for Jess, Bueno for me, and just great service and top quality drinks. Just done a little bit of shopping in Filoti before we go to Chalki for sort of half an hour. Now, we've been collecting these paintings since we started coming to Greece, and Jess has finally got the one that she wanted.
Colour. It's all wrapped up, so I won't show you, but very happy.
Very happy.
The famous P, that means free parking.
Free parking with the blue sign with the white P.
Right, just got to Chalki. This is your little car park. It's basically just a bit of land. It's usually busier than this. So if you do come the prime times are like, what, 12 till 2?
Apparently.
And we're here in the afternoon. So yeah, you just park up and then you just walk straight in to Chalki.
So we've just arrived in Chalki, which is very, very picturesque. It's probably the most popular one of the mountain villages, I think. Like, a lot of people seem to stop here. It's very picturesque, loads of little like coffee shops and lunch places, and there's quite a famous like local products place here that do like lots of different jams and honeys, which nice to get a few samples from there, spend a bit of money in the local economy. So we're gonna have a little mooch around here. We have just arrived at Plaka Beach, haven't we, Jess?
Yeah, so about 40 minutes
Drive from Chalki.
But great thing is now they've stopped all the parking on the front of the beach.
It's all red blocks, isn't it?
Which is actually better, so you're not trying to squeeze into spaces. There's like a big public.
There's a massive public car park now down at the Amorgos end of the beach, which
free.
I don't think was here before. So
And it's free.
it's free.
Which is great.
Right, we'll show you the beach. Unlike Koufonisia, you will get much more amenities on the Naxos beaches. So like beach bars, beach clubs, restaurants, which is quite good, and they're pretty well spread out. But there is a sandy area, isn't there, down at this end of Amorgos, which
Well, we think it's been 2 years.
we think, yeah, it's been 2 years, but this was literally like before, like just empty, big stretches of sand just to lay a towel on if that's your thing. The thing about Plaka Beach is it is golden sand all the way down. I think it's 3 miles long in total, so it's absolutely massive for a beach. It's just a little quiet spot. There's just so many of these like beach bars now and kind of beach club type places, which again, if that's your bag, that's not a bad thing. But if you want a quiet stretch of sand, you're probably going to have to go further down. It is there, we're not going to walk it today because it's literally like 7 o'clock, coming up to 7. So we've done a lot of walking, but we wanted to show you kind of Plaka Beach.
Good evening. Final night in Naxos.
Final night.
Done. As you can tell, we both look absolutely shattered. So after our day of driving, which was a really good day.
We returned the car at 8 o'clock, didn't we?
Yeah. And then walked back, which was about 10 minutes, wasn't it, from the car rental place. And then we got ready to go out. And originally we walked to what's it called?
To Ellen Eco.
Which is this gorgeous outdoor
One of the
courtyard.
popular ones, to be fair.
But there was
Queue
a
out
queue.
the door. Such a big queue.
And it was already like nearly 10 p.m. at this point, and we were pretty hungry, weren't we?
Yeah.
So we decided to walk along the port, which we haven't eaten on the port before. We tend to go in like the back streets. So we went to a taverna.
It was called Taverna.
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just called Taverna.
Really good food.
Amazing.
So we had
Good value for money.
one of the cheapest meals.
38 quid, weren't it?
Yeah.
All
so
in.
we
Very
had vine leaves to start. Well, domades to start.
Dolmades to start. Shared them.
You had souvlaki, was it?
I had chicken souvlaki,
and
basic.
then I had the stuffed tomatoes and vegetables, and then we got given complimentary orange pie.
Oh no, free
I had-
orange
I had a
pie.
glass of wine, we had a pop, and it come to like 40 something
38
euros.
quid.
38 quid.
That was including a tip.
Ridiculous. And it was really good food as well, which sometimes with those kind of places you think, is it a tourist trap? Being on the
It
front.
looks like a tourist trap, but it's not. And on Google, it's got like 2,000 or 3,000 views, maybe even more. It's 4.8 stars, so you know it's good.
So that was really good. Then we walked off dinner, and then you got
An ice cream.
an ice cream.
Did a lap,
Did a bit more walking.
and then thought we'd call it a night.
Yeah, we are very tired. and we've still got 2 nights to go. Ferry tomorrow takes us back to Santorini, but we are staying at the other side of the island in Creperie, where we haven't stayed there before.
No.
We usually stay in Fira, so looking forward to being different part of the island.
See what that's like, yeah. Where are we, Jess?
On the ferry back to Santorini.
We're on the Blue Star 1.
Yeah, which means we have travelled on 3 different ferries. This is definitely the most chaotic one at the start.
Definitely the busiest, but it's because it's the biggest. It comes all the way down from Athens, doesn't it?
And it's slow.
Athens, Paros, Naxos, Santorini, isn't it?
Yeah, so very busy.
That's why.
But once you're on, it's fine.
Once you're on, it's fine. And it's not too busy when we're sitting on here. And it's quite nice on the ferries, if you don't know. There's lots of seating. And there's like a bar and stuff as well. I've got a little coffee there, little sea view as well. But we thought we'd show you the ferry because not many people do that, do they?
No. But yeah, all good.
And now we finish our trip in
Santorini.